Hey, what's up, everybody? Today would have been my dad's 78th birthday. He made 77, did not make 78. So I figured to honor him on his birthday this year and going forward, I'd share a picture of my pop that I think is amazing and then tell a story behind it. I thought that'd be a kind of a cool way to remember my dad. So this picture was taken in Atco, New Jersey, 1967 or 68. And that's my dad riding a Top Fuel drag bike. Now, he graduated high school in 64, so he was still a pretty young man. This sport was really new at the time. You can see there's no wheelie bars on the bike, no big fat tires, no real safety equipment other than some leathers and a helmet. And back then, they would pay those guys just to ride them. It was like exhibition riding. It wasn't even really a contest. If you had the balls to ride one of those things, they'd cut you a check. I want to say Dad made a couple grand that day. Wasn't his bike. Someone else basically hired my dad to ride it, and he was nuts enough to do it. But I remember talking to him about that photo. I can't remember how fast he was going. Obviously, he's going like hell. But I asked him if he was scared, and he said it absolutely scared the shit out of him every single time. And, of course, that made me chuckle, and I was like, did you let off the throttle? And the answer to that was no. And we laughed about that too. And I think the point was, even though he was terrified, he did it. And even though it scared the hell out of him the first time, he did it 2 more times. And even though it scared the hell out of him, not once did he think, I got to let off the throttle or I'm going to die. He just kept her wide open and hung on for dear life, despite being scared shitless. I don't know, man. To me, there's a message there. Like, I always thought my old man I knew he was crazy, but kind of a badass too. And in my own ways, I guess I've tried to never let off the throttle, regardless of how afraid I was in life. So that's kind of what I get out of that picture, because I know the backstory on it, that he was scared to death, but didn't dare let off the gas. So I don't know, man. I honor my dad. Maybe that's something you can apply to your life. If there's something that you're worried about or afraid of, or a big decision coming up, try not to be afraid. Just keep it floored and go for it. Fortune favors the bold. Happy birthday, Dad. I miss you like hell, and we'll do another one of these next year in honor of what would have been 79. Love you, Pop. Happy birthday.